Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, second baseman, number 9.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 7-16.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. He went missing when it mattered most last month, failing to drive in even a single run. He wants to keep his place in this lineup. He's going to have to start contributing, and soon.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
High and deep to left center field. Parker ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 32 now for the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. Home half of the first coming up from McCovey Cove. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number one.
Giants, center fielder, Denard Span.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
On the ground near home. Garneau is up with it and taken in out there for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Buster Posey will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a move over to first. Runner's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the move is Pence. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ben Paulson will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Ben Paulson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Striding into the box, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Jose Reyes will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Dustin Garneau will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jordan Lyles.
Jordan Lyles gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Belt has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hara sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting sixth, third
So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today, as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Joe Panic, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. DJ LeMahieu is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson.
First baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he's just not finishing off his delivery right now. He's keeping his back much too straight, and that's causing the ball to sail on.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. On the ground, softly towards second. Panic is right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In now, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. Cueto sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants nothing. Jarrett Parker will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
High and deep to right center field. Blackman going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second base with his 28th double of the year. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jose Reyes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Dustin Garneau.
At the plate, Dustin Garneau. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now.
The batter.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. And he's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Into the box now, Jordan Lyles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Span. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Brandon Crawford stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count. And
he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Rockies lead this one 4-1. DJ LeMahieu heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
They always say the hallmark of a good leadoff hitter is to have the ability to work the count and show some patience up there. But he takes that one to the extreme this time. It's one thing to wait for your pitch up there, but sooner or later you're going to have to swing at one of them.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of him.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Cueto pauses. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on a pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home on the RBI double.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Heston is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Heston.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. For Gonzalez, that's now 25 doubles for him this season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that they don't want to challenge him. But this could backfire on you because that's another base runner, and that's going to put more pressure on him out there.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Into the box, Ben Paulson. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Rockies here, and it comes on the RBI double by Carlos Gonzalez. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants 1. Joe Panik will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Jarrett Parker stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that misses for ball 4.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Adrian Beltre will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Adrian Beltre.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is a spot where you can't be a shortstop here and try to pick the ball. You got to slide that body over and let that chest protector do the job for you. This one winds up a wild pitch.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here, and really that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Denard Span will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Gonzalez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Hunter Pence digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. George Contos will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, George Contos.
Gerardo Parra will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span on the run. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is into the gap for Reyes. He's got extra bases. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for 3rd. And he will make it into 3rd with a 1-out triple. So with the runner safely at 3rd with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits.
Yeah, and if you look at where they stand, you'll notice they've been pretty respectable in that department so far this season. 5th in the National League. That was just one of the many triples they've racked up along the way this year.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
Into the box now, Jordan Lyles, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Ground ball left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Brandon Belt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Gonzalez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 5-1. Back here in San Francisco, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. DJ LeMahieu is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. High and deep to right. Back goes Pence to the track. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Carlos Gonzalez will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First delivery to him on the way. Drives it to deep right field. Hence racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score in what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
Nolan Arenado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line to the right side. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 1. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Lyles looks in. 0-2 on its way. And another foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Joe Panic will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra is there. 1 away.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
Stepping in now, Jarrett Parker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Liner towards second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You've got to freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Denard Span will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set
the
to take
Giants,
over now. It's the right-hander
number 54,
Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Gerardo Parra gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Gerardo Parra.
to first. Belt scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
In now, Dustin Garneau, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box, Jordan Lyles runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Late square, and this is popped up. Romo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, and maybe you can give him a pass on this one because he's pitching so well, but he'll be the first to tell you, that's a pitch he should have gotten down.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 6-1. Justin Miller is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Justin Miller.
Hunter Pence, who started out here for San Francisco, with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. Paulson gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Line drive to left. Hara is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, this is just not his night. He's hit the ball hard a few times now, but he still doesn't have a hit to show for it.
Brandon Belt will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Pitch on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. The Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Charlie Blackmon tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
From the stretch. Hit to first. Belt fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Nolan Arenado is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hit hard to the right side. Panic's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Brandon Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gonzalez ranging back, and this will get all the way out near the 365 sign now. And he'll make it there, and some life to start the home 9th. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Arenado has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a perfect example why these guys are losing this game. You get the leadoff double. If this ground ball goes to the right side, it's a productive out, and you get the man to third, but he hits it to the left side. It's a complete waste of an at-bat.
Here's Joe Panik, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jarrett Parker makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-1. Good night from San Francisco.